is up, y'all? So I just got back from seeing Beetlejuice.
Don't ever say that name.
And man, we got to get into it. Before I get started, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So to get into, everything with Beetlejuice, we're going to start off spoiler free, and then we're going to end off with spoilers. So to get into this is a sequel to the original, and I am a huge Beetlejuice fan, so I had to be there. And let me tell you, man, this movie brought back a lot of, great nostalgic feelings, especially for like people that are huge Beetlejuice fans. I definitely recommend you to go see this film. But to get into just a rundown with Beetlejuice, after a family tragedy, 3 generations of the Deetz family return home to Winter River. Still haunted by Beetlejuice, Lydia's life is turned upside down when her teenage daughter Astrid accidentally opens the portal to the afterlife. And we have Michael Keaton, Jenna Ortega, and we have Winona Ryder just really, in my opinion, just carrying Beetlejuice. And to get into this, so with this, it picks up and everything from the previous events and things like that, and we see Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice, an older Beetlejuice, and you could definitely kind of see it, just the age and everything, but he definitely does a great job at Beetlejuice. I love, just the atmosphere. Tim Burton did an amazing job with the atmosphere of Winter River and everything, and just how everything just felt the same from that original. I feel like this hardly missed a beat. Yes, you can tell the actors are getting old, but it's in a good way, in my opinion. It's in a good way. And I love the story, they're trying to tell. It takes a lot of twists and turns throughout the generations of the Deetz family. And I really like just the energy that was going through Jenna Ortega and Winona Ryder, Astrid and Lydia Deetz. It was just something cool and something different to see. And I feel like it did give me that refreshing feeling that I was looking for, but some things definitely felt like, similar to the original, but it was in a good way. Now, I feel like this film definitely has, a pointless character in my opinion, but it wasn't too pointless. All depends on, how you look at it. But it was Beetlejuice's ex-wife. Her name was Dolores and everything. And, she's just in and out the film. I feel like she's pointless. She doesn't have any just depth to her character, but she was like the only thing that I kind of could scratch my head at. But overall, the twist that it takes, I feel like if you're a Beetlejuice fan, you will definitely see this twist coming. The wife caught this twist immediately in the theaters, and I think it was very cool just seeing this, because we go through this story and Jenna Ortega basically is not believing in ghosts. She's not believing in ghosts. She doesn't believe nothing her mama says. Lydia Deetz is now just like having her own show. It's called like Ghost House, but Astrid is not a fan of her mother's work because she just feels that it's fake. I don't believe in ghosts. But as we proceed through everything with this Beetlejuice story, we see that things are not seeming to be too fake, if that makes sense. And they have like a rocky, mother and daughter relationship, but things, just start happening how it did in the first Beetlejuice. And I'm gonna tell you this cast just being brought back together was amazing. Delia's character was very funny. She definitely carried a lot of moments throughout Beetlejuice. She had a lot of humor to her, and a lot of the things that she put out there, it connected. Just the funny jokes she had and everything that came with the Delia's character. I definitely think she did an amazing job. She was one of the best in Beetlejuice. And I'm gonna tell you this, Jenna Ortega, for the people that I don't know why Jenna Ortega gets a lot of hate when it comes to like horror. I don't know, it's because they're putting her in like IPs like Wednesday and Beetlejuice and Scream. But like I said, she carried parts of this as Astrid. She did a great job. I feel like she fits perfect in the Tim Burton's movie, which Beetlejuice is perfect for Jenna Ortega. She's Wednesday in a Wednesday TV show, so I'm pretty sure that Tim Burton likes her type of acting. He decided to roll with her, and she fits perfect as Winona Ryder's Lydia Deetz's daughter in Beetlejuice. I love how her energy was, and like I said, they definitely had a lot of great callbacks in this that make you get that nostalgic feeling. You get a lot of great callbacks from this film, and just a lot of nostalgia. Now, I feel like I said, once again, it did a great job at telling multiple things in this story without kind of having your brain go everywhere. It just merged perfectly with the whole plot and story they were trying to show us. So it was a lot of things going in, with Beetlejuice too. So they had something going on right here, a situation, then another situation right here, and then another situation at the end. They all connect together to kind of just get the whole plot pulled together, and everything made sense. So like I said, I definitely think this could definitely be called one of the most perfect sequels to another film. I think that this is is the perfect sequel to Beetlejuice in my opinion, and I think it's up there with the original for sure. I'm not gonna, even lie. I think that when it comes to Beetlejuice, the original is great. It's a great film, but the second one is literally climbing that ladder for me, at least my opinion. When it comes to, just everything with Beetlejuice, and I'm a Beetlejuice fan, I think that it's definitely right behind it, but to me, this is just the perfect sequel. I wouldn't ask for nothing, more than this. It's a beat for beat great sequel. Great performance by Michael Keaton at times. Same with Delia, and same with Winona Ryder, Jenna Ortega. I mean, that's, no secret. But I really do feel like this is what, some films need to start looking at. Just making it fluid, not doing too much, and just kind of making things connect. And like I said, the environment Tim Burton chose was amazing. The soundtrack, just the choice and decision of the story and plot was great. I love the callbacks with some of the music, and I loved how they shot the afterlife, like going down there with Beetlejuice in the office and everything, and just seeing like the dead being around partying and stuff like that. I just love seeing that. I think it was very cool. A lot of the new characters were very cool. A lot of the ways they kind of introduced us to the new characters was great, and the practical effects was amazing, man. So great job on that. But that was my spoiler free of Beetlejuice. If you have not seen this, definitely you should head out, but still check out the rest of the video once you go see Beetlejuice. It's a great movie, guys. Check it out. But to get into the spoiler things of Beetlejuice, this film right here, man, like I said, it was great. It was a great, sequel to Beetlejuice. Overall, I really enjoyed it. It was very fun. Jenna Ortega, in my opinion, as Astrid, definitely carried this movie with Delia. Her name is hard, but Delia and, her mom, Lydia Deetz, just all the Deetz women did a great job. And like I said, Michael Keaton's performance, you can definitely tell he's getting older, but he's pushing through and he's still entertaining us as Beetlejuice fans, in my opinion. He did a great job as Beetlejuice. I love the old beats. I love how they gave us that nostalgia feeling. I know it was very hard to bring this back, and it did a great job. It kind of fluidly just told a story, and I love the twist with, Jenna Ortega liking the Jeremy guy. She's, falling for him, and then Halloween night, we find out that basically that he was dead the whole time. And through the movie, we're hearing that Astrid does not believe in ghosts, similar to how her mother was in the first one, Lydia Deetz. So she's like, I don't believe anything you do, Mom, with the ghost house, show that you have, because if that's the case, where's my dad? Show me the ghost that matters. And by the way, Jenna Ortega's father, we already know that, he was passed on to the afterlife. And yeah, she wanted to see her dad, but she never got to see it through Lydia Deetz. So she's like, man, I don't believe in this. This is pointless. And then she gets to see it with the guy she has a crush on, or she's feeling. And whole time he was dead, but not. Look, I think the twist was crazy because it's not that he's just dead, And it was crazy how it kind of unraveled in theaters, where you see like his pops in the rocking chair, but he's facing forward to the TV. So you think like, man, he has to be dead. And then you see the mom in the kitchen, but you don't see her face. You see the back of her head. You're like, she's definitely, dead. But then we get that reveal where he's like, basically like, yeah, I'm dead. I need you, to help me out to get my life back in reality. And whole time he's lying to her, saying she's going to see her dad in the afterlife or whatever. And he's trying to swap souls with her. You guys know how I go. I think what was crazy for me with this twist was basically when we find out that he was actually a serial killer and he killed his family. So he wasn't just, a person that was dead. He was a person that actually killed his family. So he was trying to get back to reality to take out more people, obviously. But I love the final act with Winona Ryder and Michael Keaton coming back together, him trying to get the marriage still going. And I loved how they had the wedding ceremony similar to the first one, and just how the characters came together and showed, a lot of, their character out loud. Love Jenna Ortega. I loved how the musical went off, with the wedding cake and things like that, the practical effects. Only complaint I have, if I just feel like, his wife was kind of just thrown there, and there was Dolores, I want to say, just to bring the plot together. But we could have did this without her, to be honest. But she did play a big part in the end to bring it together. You guys know what I'm talking about with, the marriage and everything. But overall, like I said, the final act was definitely great. The environment, just making it feel like Halloween in the fall. Tim Burton always does great at that. This definitely has me pumped for the Wednesday TV series. Jenna Ortega just keeps housing Hollywood as an actor. She keeps getting better. So I cannot wait to see what happens. But overall, like I said, amazing work by Tim Burton and the cast. And it was just great to get that nostalgic feeling back in a bottle and just have a good time watching Beetlejuice 2. And I definitely think this made its mark as a sequel next to other great films. But this one definitely is in the good sequel bucket, if that makes sense, for sure. Definitely a perfect sequel to Beetlejuice. And I definitely think we're going to get a third one just because it makes sense. But like I said, overall, I love the callbacks, showing the town and everything, the little town on the table, having Beetlejuice on a tombstone with the guitar, Michael Keaton, a lot of funny things he said and did, the actions he did. And I really did find, you know, Lydia Deetz, you know, her boyfriend or the guy that was trying to marry her, he was kind of annoying. He had like a Dracula vibe to him, but he was a little annoying. But, you know, at the end, he definitely had, you know, some great things he brought to the plot towards the end. But I thought he was annoying. I think his name was like Rory, whatever. But I did like what Astra had going on with Germany, that little thing they had going. It was a very good reveal. If I had to give this movie a rating, I will give Beetlejuice, to me, a 9 out of 10. I actually want to see it again. I'll say 9 out of 10. So definitely, guys, comment down below what you guys think about Beetlejuice. And before we end off, let me tell you guys what I got from the theater. So I have this. I asked the guy at the theater, like, hey, can I get one of these clean? Because I have butter in mine. So look, as you see, we got the cast, got Jenna, we got Lydia, we got Beetlejuice. So that's the popcorn bucket that's going in the collection. And we have the cup. Actually, man, big shout out to Cinemark too, man. Look, got the cup. There we go. Clean cup. And then we have this. The recently deceased popcorn bucket. So this is actually a popcorn bucket, y'all. This is very cool. And a lot of people are all over these. So the recently deceased popcorn bucket. We have the Beetlejuice cup. Right there. And then we have the tombstone topper to go on top of the cup. So those are the goodies that I got from the Beetlejuice early screening event. But yeah, y'all, unfortunately, this is the end of the video. Comment down below what you guys think about Beetlejuice. I want y'all to watch some horror movies, stay scary out there, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.